Hello YouTubers! What's going on? I know it's been a while, but just nice to see everyone. Well, I can't really see anyone because this is a camera, but virtually see everyone, all 5 of my viewers. Hello! So I'm going to start doing a video blog for a weekly video blog, and there's a specific purpose to this. I'm going to run the New York City Marathon this year. I'm gonna die. But I'm not the most athletic person in the world. This Doctor Who shirt definitely does not make me feel any more athletic. Although I'm sure there are athletic nerds out there. Don't mean to hate on those people, but I am not one of them. But I want to do this blog because it's cool to see people do things that they normally wouldn't be able to do, or things that are kind of out there for them. So for some people, right, running a marathon is a normal thing. For other people like me, it is crazy, bonkers, bat poop to try. So for those people, it's fun to see someone do something and achieve it. So that's one thing. Another thing, wow, I look super Asian there. Asian stereotype. Another thing is, I want to hold myself accountable. So this past week, I'm on week 4 of my training, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about my training throughout the weeks. But this is week 4, and this is the first week that I kind of stumbled. So I'd been following the training every week for the mileage and stuff, but this week I was supposed to run 7 miles, 5 miles, and 7 miles, but I wound up running 7 miles and not doing the other ones yet. Well, I just got back from the 5, so I want to hold myself a little bit more accountable, and I figure if like 10 people watch this and they're like, hey, those 10 people are like, hey, you didn't run blah 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 last week, you know, I'll feel virtually guilty conscience. Well, anyway, so what I want to talk about this week actually relates to the fact that I didn't run as much as I wanted to, and that has to do with something that I learned over the years, not to be too hard on yourself when you're doing something big. So for me, this big thing is running the marathon, and it's kind of crazy for me, but I know I shouldn't be too hard on myself, because if I am, I won't finish. So everyone messes up. So if you're doing something big, like a big project or something you've never done before, you're gonna mess up. You're gonna fall by the wayside. You're not gonna always do exactly what you're supposed to do. You're human, right? So it's not about you messing up. Even like the best athlete, the best writer, the best whatever you want to do, they mess up. I don't want to get all Batman on you, but it's not about messing up. That's gonna happen. It's about what you do when you mess up. So I got a little bummed out this week because I didn't go for the runs that I should have. Not those kinds of runs. Those are not as fun. But I beat myself up, and then I thought back, I'm like, wait, it's better to just go out there and do something, right? Don't beat yourself up, because if you're beating yourself up, you're doing nothing. Doing something is always better than doing nothing. So I got out there today. I did 5 miles, so I did a 7-miler this week and a 5-miler. I should have done 7.57, and I could be crying a river over here, but I'm not, because I did something, and that's better than nothing. So that's going to get me closer to my training goal. I don't know if you've heard the expression, but you know, my mama used to say, life is like a box of chocolates. Okay, she didn't really actually say that, but there's the expression, if you reach for the moon, I think it is, that's good, because even if you don't make it, you'll still reach the stars. So in this marathon training, you know, I'm running more than I usually do, and getting up to the 26.2, that seems kind of crazy, but if I reach for that and I don't quite do as well as I should, I'm still gonna do something pretty crazy. Like, I'm still gonna be able to finish the marathon, or like, you know, do better than I ever thought I could. So don't beat yourself up over something you didn't accomplish just because you missed like 1 or 2 days of doing something, or you mess up on this thing or that thing. If you beat yourself up, you freeze up, and that's, you know, that's not the way things are supposed to be, you got to be Batman. You got to get back up there. You got to climb up the well. You got to be like, I'm Batman, right? You can't be like, I'm pathetic loser who doesn't want to do anything because I'm sad. So the flip side of that though is don't be too easy on yourself either. Obviously, there's an expression in running. Sorry, I'm a little sweaty here because I just got back from the running. Always increase if you want to increase your distance, you should be increasing it by about 10-15% each time, each week. So that's a pretty good baseline for if you're trying to get better at something in general. It's so easy to get comfortable with living in mediocrity. It's like a warm, fuzzy pillow of epic failure. Not failure, but you know what I mean. It feels good because it's just like you get comfortable with it. But that's not always the best thing to do, because if you get too comfortable, you don't grow, you don't expand. Although I'm trying to shrink, not expand right now, as you can tell. But you know what I mean. So don't get too comfortable. Hold yourself accountable for what you need to do, and you know areas of growth that you need to have. So for me, I know I get too comfortable with a lot of things in life. Like I feel pretty comfortable with my, I like my job, I like my friends, I like how things are going with my family, but I feel like I can always improve on these things. And my friends and family would agree, especially the ones who don't see me as much as they should. So don't settle and don't beat yourself up too much, right? So I guess the main bottom line of this video blog that I kind of learned about myself, or relearned, because I learned this, it was a hard lesson for me to learn, but then I had to relearn it over and over, and this time I had to relearn it for running because I sucked at completing the training. But then I remembered my lesson that I had learned. The lesson being, be Goldilocks. Not too hot, not too cold, just right. Don't settle, but don't beat yourself up either. And doing something is always better than doing nothing. Okay guys, I'll see you next week. Bye. Bye. Okay, I don't know, I feel like I'm doing like a wax on, wax off here thing. It's not Karate Kid, but I'm gonna go now before this gets more awkward. See ya.